Welcome back to some Farm Manager World. We have not been playing for a little while, but we are finally back. Looks like we have about 400 employees at the moment. We're picking some lettuce there. So basically the whole idea behind this is to just keep getting money until we hit 100 million. Now it is going to be a little bit slow with everything having to load since we have a lot going on, but we're going to try and just fix problems and do what we can while the game is working. And that is the plan. We'll just keep an eye on warnings, we'll probably watch some fields get picked, and do what we can. I'm going to go ahead and turn down the in-game sound a little bit. And we will just hang out. That's just a lazy employee, I'm pretty sure. That should fix itself. What do we got over here? Corn. Warehouse. Where's the warehouse it's connected to? Does not look like there is a pick order for corn right now. That's because corn is in the local silo. Oh, they got corn now. They're good. Looks like we're picking a bunch of red beans over in this field right now. A bunch of sprayers heading out. Oh, going to the machine shop it looks like. Picking some red peppers over here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the budget and how things have been rolling. Pull that back up here. So, let's start with our income. Oh. It's not doing too well, but it's trying to make up for that. That's okay. So we just brought in 263,000, but that's not even really a big harvest. The big harvest is in the trees, which they get harvested in a few months, and our employee count will start going up like crazy. Let's go ahead and take a look at the audio here and see if we can get that back just so slightly maybe. Try that. Nope, looks like we are out of music for just a little bit, which is okay. Harvested some spinach. Oh, we got some big hauls of wheat there, about 80,000. Okay, what do we got broken here? Not enough resource. Looks like there is already a buy order in for that, and that is already fixed. Good to go. Looks like they're picking a bunch of eggs. Now we're just going to kick it back up to that 3 times speed and let it fly. We'll find a nice spot right here in the middle to hang out for a minute, let everything get back up to speed. It looks like we're waiting on a hay bale trailer to pick up some bales there. Let's go ahead and see, 127 days, so 4 months on those, 5 months on those. So we still got quite a few months, but some of our stuff like those apricots come up not too far from now. So hopefully we have all the housing in the right places and we get to take full advantage this year of all the stuff we have planted. And what kind you can watch down here is the days kind of just click by. They're not too bad. If I could turn my speed up even more, I 100% would, but I also get why they don't do that. About to have a whole strawberry picking team head out there. Looks like they're picking this field right now. What else did we get? We got a bunch of millet. Nothing broke. Yeah, it should get fixed. Spraying's on the list for it. Got a bunch of tractors out working everywhere, a bunch of delivery trucks moving stuff around. How's the seed mill working? Never really sat here and watched this before. Yeah, we're getting a decent amount. Oh wait, no, that's just adding in supplies. Those are up by, yeah, so those are good. I mean, it's not terrible. It's a little bit slow. If I remember right, we have a big industrial area over here. What are we picking up here? Some lupin. I haven't taken a look at the markets in a while. How is everything sitting? Well, manure's way up, bales are way down, millet's down. Wish I could sell more of this stuff. So nothing else too crazy. I've never looked at the consumed resources tab over here. Wow, we're using a lot of wheat. This shows us all of our equipment, which, as you can see, that is a pretty crazy list. Everything's in pretty good shape, though. I was going to look to make sure we had everything on here knocked out. Let's go ahead and start that real quick. I think that'll knock out everything in the trading tab. There we go. Diseased fields, starving animals, nothing I'm going to worry about myself. Okay. So that's nothing too crazy. Let's change our view so we get to see a little bit more going on. We got some strawberries being pulled. Looks like some millet being harvested there. Got a baler there. Yeah, things are definitely moving around the farm. Okay, nothing too. A whole field of watermelons harvested. Nice. That's gonna be big money right there when that sells. Cool. Keep an eye down here because there should be a nice influx of money coming. There it is, a little over $500,000. Hey, we got the achievement for completing all of the training. We'll go ahead and clear that list for now. See if there's anything pressing in there. No. Big hit to the utilities. Looks like we're down to only 300 people on standby, so definitely getting our use out of over half our staff, which is good. Alright, what do we got going on here? So we paid our bills, we lost a bunch of money. Looks like we're already harking our way up there. Now, so as long as this chart kind of keeps a steady increase, we will be good. We'd like to get back to that 39 million point right about now, though. What's our biggest expense? I'm assuming it's employees. Huh. Yeah, it's, as I said, it's not right. Biggest expense was me buying some combines, it looks like. Which those don't fall off for a little while. Monthly wages are definitely a hassle. But it looks like as long as we don't buy any combines, we'll save ourselves a few million a year. It's kind of funny. Okay. Our account's already going up. Let's take a look at the estimates for the year. 25 million is what they're predicting for the year, which is not bad. No need for a loan either. And we'll be back to check on that shortly. We don't really do much with contracts. Number of permanent staff is only 272. Number of seasonal, okay. Let's see, how are things going out here? We're down to 280 people on standby, which is not bad at all. Looks like they're picking a bunch of stuff. I don't see any of our trees really being picked, but let's see what the log says. Nope, we are not in tree season yet. You gotta be getting close though. Let's see how long these. Still a few months. Okay. What about like apricots is what we'd be looking for. There it is, 13 days. So we're getting close to harvesting some trees. That is the big money. Looks like we're picking a lot of stuff right now. Some raspberries too. I like it. Poppy. Looks like all diseased fields. I mean, I'm not seeing a shortage of sprayers at all. Nothing crazy in there. Money's still working its way up. Halfway through the month. That's not too bad. Looks like we'll break 36, but I think we'll make it to 40 by the end of harvest season. I don't know if this is the big year or not, because essentially every 2 years is when the trees get harvested, so some of them are on this schedule, some of them are going to be on next year's schedule, and it kind of evens itself out, but 1 year is definitely bigger than the other. And that's the big money right there, the Crambuloa. Although it looks like we are still doing pretty good in here. For the week, we're up 327. For the month, we are up 1.1 million, up to 1.2. I also don't know what to do about the whole manure situation, because I wish these guys could pick up more manure. I'm gonna be honest. So I think what I'm gonna do is try and see if I can find a place in here to let me put another delivery depot maybe over there. doing the exact thing I talked about not doing, which is buying more stuff. But you gotta spend some money to make some money, right? And I needed to cover all that. I forgot about the fishing area. Nope, too big. Okay. Bunch of beehives, bringing out some bees. Okay, that's not gonna work. Which sucks, but it is what it is. We just broke 36 million with a few days left in the month. Let's go ahead and check the records. Nothing too crazy. Okay. Let's see if they possibly increased the boundary of playable area at all. Hardest part is actually finding the main house. The mansion that started it all. Somewhere around here. It's in here. Here it is. The farm mansion. Is that not how we bought more area? We harvested a whole field of tea. Look at that. About to be 36.5 million. Nothing I'm gonna do anything about. There's some money. Just got harvested. Nah, no way that was strawberries that did that. Yeah, there's oh no. Probably that mountain restricts most of that area. Pulled some carrots. Oh, we moved to a new month here. So, if I'm right, we got about a month before anything starts, except for apricots should be harvesting soon. Which, I mean, that'll be good money in itself. Let's go ahead and look at our income. Pull our expenses out of there. Yeah, so those are pulling us in the most money. But prickly pears are pretty good. Figs are good. Yeah, so we got a lot of this stuff. I mean, looks like all of our biggest harvests up until almost the bottom of the seeable board is stuff off trees. Then it's melons and stuff like that. Alright. About a week into the month, just shy or just above 36 million. Let's look at that budget that we're looking at by month. So we started down here, worked up to there, and finished about halfway through. So it spends about half of what we make every month just in people alone. Which means, looking at the numbers, there definitely could be some questionableness with these seasonal folks. But we will see during the big harvest season. About 30 days. But let's go find an apricot tree and make sure that they are getting picked. Looks like we got a 16-person shift assigned to them. So that should be arriving any minute. Now, if this is one of those trees that's on next year's harvest, they won't get to it. It will just go to next year. Okay. So we just harvest. Oh, here we go. We got our first people in the fields here.